Shalom, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Divines to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Salutations to all the Hakim that's pushing the word, sincerity and truth. This is we're in the 7th month now. This is the beginning of the 7th month, and pretty much everybody's talking about the total solar eclipse that's supposed to be coming in. I believe it would be tomorrow, because right now it's 11:47 at night here in Georgia, so it'll be tomorrow. I believe 2:30, 2:35 or something like that. It's supposed to be seen, and everybody's talking about it. Saw on the news. A lot of people are leaving work early, or certain schools letting the kids out early, or what have you. And people think it's a a real good thing, but we know the scriptures, all right, which I'm gonna get into a few scriptures. I don't want to make the video too long, but we know in the scriptures the Most High spoke about excuse me, there being signs in the heavens, all right, signs in the firmament, signs in the heavens to look out for, to basically let us know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Certain prophecies, or certain signs of this being the end. Because if you check it out, if I'm not mistaken, the last total solar eclipse was in, I believe, 1776. Which is the so-called birthday of America. Now, how ironic is it for almost a century or whatever later, all right, it comes in 2017, all right, because this is the end of America, all right. 1776 was the so-called birth of America, and around this time, I'm not going to say 2017, but well, yeah, you could say, yeah, this is the end of America, all right. 2017 is the end, all right, or I would say the beginning of the end, all right, to the downfall of America, all right, which is in the scriptures known as Babylon the Great. So I just want to get into a few scriptures and just hitting the point that there's about to be a lot of amazing, just spiritual things happening, man. You know what I'm saying? This being the 7th month, you got the solar eclipse coming in right on the 7th, right on the day of the 7th month. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of spiritual activity. Brother's been talking about just the whole spirit of miracles and stuff, and different things, man. We coming into some crazy times, man. All right, so this is Genesis chapter 1:14, dealing with the signs. It says, I'm gonna just read it verbatim. It says, "And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." So yeah, you have different symbols or signals in the sky that are put there by whether it be the angels, or whether Yahweh Shem Yahushai ultimately, and it's supposed to be for signs. All right, it's like the solar eclipse is a sign. All right, basically a sign of the end, sign of Esau's rulership, time being up, and for seasons, and for days and years. So that's how you cut the Friday to Saturday Sabbath breakdown, because you use the moon to tell time. You use the sun, the moon, basically use the firmament to see what time it is, basically, man. It's as simple as that. So it says and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. So yeah, that 2 great lights represent the sun and the moon. All right, and we use the moon, all right, as a tool to to know when certain feast days or high holy days are coming in. All right, to know when the Sabbath comes in. Okay, and it also gives off signs, man. Like you had, if I'm not mistaken, you had I think 3 or 4 blood moons this year alone. You had a couple other things I can't remember, but there was a lot of other things happening. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you seen it? Actually, the chariots, all right, chariots of Israel. Those are signs too. You know, brothers are seeing chariots a lot more frequently, man. You know, that's also a sign in the heaven. So, you know, overall, man, that's basically what it is. You know, the Most High has the signs and the symbols up there for his men, for his prophets to know and have an idea of what time we're in. So with that, I'm going to go to the next scripture, Luke 21. All right, this is Yahweh Shai. All right, prophesied about the signs in the heaven. It says, I'm going to start at Luke 21 and 9. But when ye shall hear wars and commotions, which is what, you know, basically that's what we're hearing. You know, every day there's something going on between America and North Korea, China, Russia, you know, etc. So there's wars and commotions. It says, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. It says, then said he unto them, nation shall rise up against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights. And that's the times that we coming into, man. We're coming into some great like I said in the beginning of the video, some crazy times, man. Earthquakes in diverse places, famines, pestilences. It's going to get in fearful, and it says in fearful sights, man. So it's going to get absolutely crazy out here. All right, and if you're not protected by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're through. You're done. All right. It says in fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. So yeah, this solar eclipse that's supposed to be coming in tomorrow around 2:30 is one of those great signs, and it's going to be a total, as brother says, man, it's going to be a total different energy pushed out on earth. You know, it's going to lead to people to react a certain way, man. All right, and this truth is going to take off. All right, now that's all I wanted from the book of Luke. Let's go from there to Acts chapter 2, and I got one more after this. It says Acts 2 and verse start at 17. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days, which we're living in the last days, all right, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. All right, we basically have that now. All right, we're out there prophesying. The Spirit has been poured upon us, and we're speaking the word, man. We're prophesying. All right, and brothers are having visions and dreams, man. Okay, it says, and on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. It says, and I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord comes. So yeah, man, basically, yeah, it's talking about, again, the topic being the solar eclipse. But we've seen many of these things before, and all these were indications to tell that, hey, man, the second coming of Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, all right, or Jesus, his day is coming, man. His day is near. All right, it will not be long before Yahweh Shai returns, man. All right, and He's given us the signs in the heavens to basically let us know, all right, that it's close, man. Now I want to end it off with Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, and starting at the top. It says, I'm gonna just read it off my phone. It says, Second Ezra 9:1, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, man. So we're supposed to measure meaning to analyze, man. Analyze and oversee what's going on. You know what I'm saying? In the world, man. All right. And know what time we in. And this solar eclipse coming in. It ain't just coming in just for no reason, man. It ain't coming in just cause, all right, we're just gonna have a solar eclipse and everything's gonna go back to, whatever. Nah, man, it's gonna be a whole new energy out here. I'm gonna read that last verse again. It says, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, so this is a sign, all right, that this is a sign that the highest is about to visit the earth, man. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, just like we read in Luke 21st chapter, right? It says, verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? So these are prophecies that are coming to pass in our day, which were written and taught in history in ancient times, but now they're coming to pass. All right. Reading on, it says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, just like I said, this is the end of America. The last solar eclipse, or total solar eclipse, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all right, was 1776. That was the beginning, and now we're living in the end. All right, the end of America, the end of the so-called white man's reign, and the rising of the nation of Israel, right under the spirit and the authority, okay, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, let me see, where did I leave off at? Okay, last verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. So that's the endings, right? That's the endings, man. Effects and signs. One of those signs being this solar eclipse, man. All right. And this is actually gonna, like I said, it's gonna usher in a totally new vibration on the earth, man. All right. The Lord's getting ready to do some amazing things. And it's our job to just continue to, stay in the spirit, stay focused, stay circumspect, and, stay in order, man. Right? I mean, you have really no control if you're the elect or not, but hell, man, you have to be a fool to fall out the truth over some petty bullshit in this stage in the game, man. We have to be a fool. But that's all I had. I just wanted to bring a couple scriptures out on that. The video went longer than what I wanted to, but I just wanted to bring out a few scriptures on the solar eclipse coming in tomorrow. Hopefully, brothers get together and get to watch it or whatever. You know what I mean? But with that, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Bond City Apostles, elders of Great Millstone, Ruel. Salutations to you, Akim. Shalom.